Hi everyone! I have an art haul video for you today! Yay! As a foreshadow, I'll be showing some watercolors, paper, brushes, travel brushes, colored pencils, a book, as well as other art-related items. I feel like we haven't done an art haul video in so long, so let me check real quick. Yes, so the last one was the reverse art haul about a year ago. I also strongly intended and advocated for a no-buy 2024. I think for the most part I did do a good job because I didn't even think about art for a good portion of the year. But obviously, life brings along stress, and I just can't help but pick up a few things here and there along the way as a form of therapy. Everything you see here were primarily bought in 2024. I think there's only 1 or 2 items that I bought this year, which I'll let you know when we get to that. Alright, let's begin. First up, I got this Montana crossbody bag from Jackson's. Oh yes, I'll leave links to everything below. Anyway, I thought I'd be able to fit an A5 size sketchbook in here, but nope. I could squeeze in a B6 size book, but that's about it. There's a zipped pocket on the front, and a zipped main compartment with another little zipped pocket on the inside. I thought I could use this as a replacement of my current travel bag sort of thing because the stripes really got me dizzy. Next, this is C. White of Brighton's Pocket Concertina Sketchbook. Concertina, yes. Several of you might already know I love some of C. White's sketchbooks. I figured I'd give this one a try. It comes in a nice sturdy case that I think would also be nice to give as a gift to someone else. I believe they also offer A5 sized concertina sketchbooks on Jackson's, so do check it out if that's more your style. I haven't painted in a concertina sketchbook since back when I did World Watercolor Month, I believe. Those pieces weren't connected, but I kind of want to try to connect them in this one, so we'll see. Okay, this third item has to be the highlight of today. It is for me at least. It's one of those clear acrylic boxes that can be used to put lipstick in. I believe Dr. Otto Kano has an open-tiered version for her display. If I can find it, I'll put a screenshot of hers up here. I can't really display my supplies, so this was perfect for me since it has a lid that closes on top as well. It has 24 slots, 3 rows of 8. Which coincidentally is exactly how my ultimate palette is configured. I recently put up a video of that, so you can check that out if you haven't already seen it yet. So each of the slots corresponds to each color in my palette. I honestly love this so much. I can store my ultimate palette colors in here, and all my other paint tubes can be jumbled together in a box elsewhere. You'll see there are some empty spaces right now, and that's because I have yet to show you the watercolor paints. And that will come later in this video, so please stay tuned. I'll also show this acrylic box again later in this video after I fill it up with the paints. Alright, here is the one and only book in this haul. It's called Mini Kawaii Kitties by Olive Young. I've never really been an animal person in general due to past childhood trauma, but I've had a couple experiences as an adult that's made me less scared. Long story short, I like cats now! So I got this book, and maybe one day I can draw and paint cats for a living. Who knows? If you'd like to know about my cat journey, let me know below, and maybe I'll add it in a video later on. And now here is Derwent's Drawing Colored Pencils, set of 12. I love how soft the pencil core is, so I decided to get a set of 12. It did occur to me to get the full set of 24, but I haven't really even made a dent in my Prismacolors, so I figured I'd start just with the 12 colors for now, and I can build on it later on. Oh, and here we have the portable painter palette. I know this has been around for a really long time now, and I'll be honest, it's always been too pricey for me to justify buying. But I decided some time ago in the middle of last year that I prefer plastic palettes over metal ones. Metal palettes tend to make more noise, are heavier, and don't have much mixing space. I was really sold on this palette because of all the mixing space that's available. I figured I could use this one for my signature palette of 12 colors, and I wouldn't be changing the colors in and out. It'll just be a fixed palette. I haven't filled this up yet, mainly because I'm still enjoying my ultimate palette, and I don't really want to fill up a palette only to have it just sit there. But rest assured, when I do fill it up, I'll let you know and I'll take videos of it. Okay, moving on. Brushes. I'll have 5 to show you today. This first one is a double-ended travel brush that I got from See My Art, which I've posted a video on it already. I didn't know at the time, but apparently it's a dupe of a legit European brush. And Alice has actually made a video review of the legit brush, so I'll link that below for those of you who didn't know, like I didn't know. And you all know I'm a quill lover, so this next brush is a quill brush with a pink coral colored handle. It's from the brand Martini. It's the same brand as the worst dot card that I've swatched before. But this brush is actually really good. So this brush says Brilliant Rays on the handle. I'm not sure if it's the name of the series or all of their brushes. Yeah, but this one is coded as SS91, and it's a mix of squirrel and synthetic hair. It performs similarly to Jackson's Icon Quill brush. And then I have here a second quill brush because, I just can't resist quills. It's by Malion with 2 N's, made with pure squirrel hair, and the handle is a bluish turquoise. Again, the handle says 1688RQ, probably the product code. This is a solid performing pure squirrel brush, maybe even better than my Raphael because it has such a fine tip. Having this brush actually made me be able to let go and sell my Da Vinci Rabi Alieva quill brush. I really only bought that one because of the turquoise handle, and I ended up not liking it all that much because the handle leaned a bit too green for my liking, and the size was just a little bit too big for my preference, like a go-to preference, so yeah. And now for the final brushes in this haul, 2 travel brushes from See My Art that are actually really lightweight. One is a flat brush, and the other is a cat's tongue brush. It does say oval brush spelt incorrectly, but it's more of a cat's tongue brush. Anyway, both are size 4 made with synthetic fibers. They do have ventilation holes, so that's always a plus. And now for the paints. I've explained my color choices for my ultimate palette quite thoroughly in that video, so I won't go too in-depth in this video. This first one is Rembrandt's Discontinued Raw Umber number 408, made with PBR7, a single pigment. I've known for a few years now that it's been discontinued, but coincidentally, my local art shop had this one last tube. A 20 milliliter tube is going to last me many years, so I figured to just get it and use it as long as I'm able to. And when I finish it, I still have other options in other brands to replace it in the distant future. Next are Daniel Smith's Gray and Buff Titaniums. I've been using the Roman Schmalz version of these 2 colors for a long time, and I just thought it's about time I get tubes of them. I'm glad I did because Daniel Smith definitely lives up to expectations. Next is My Mary Blue's Permanent Yellow Lemon made with PY175, and Sepia made with PY164. Initially, I wanted a single pigment PY3, whatever color that is, from Holbein, but it wasn't available to me at the time, so I just went with this one. And for my violet brown option, I was previously using Roman Schmalz Iron Chrome Brown made with PBR29, but that doesn't come in a tube form. The single pigment color that was closest to what I wanted is this sepia color, so I went with it. I love it just as much as Roman Schmalz. Last of the paints, Daniel Smith's Earthy Light Red made with PR290. This is the one and only item I got this year, mainly to complete my ultimate palette. As far as I know, there are only 2 brands that offer this, the other being Roman Schmalz. I was actually going to wait for Roman Schmalz tubes to come out, but it's just taking a long time, so I'm not gonna wait any longer. Half of the earth colors in my palette are from Daniel Smith anyway, so I might as well embrace it. Alright, so we've gone through paints, brushes, and paper. The rest of the video will be some miscellaneous items, beginning with sharpeners. Alright, so I got this sharpener because it came with a compartment to collect pencil shavings. I previously used 2 other sharpeners before this, which I'll put up on screen. This one here was really good, but it broke on me after a few months of use. And then this other one, it works well, but the pencil shavings leak out. So I'm hoping this new one that I got will be better at keeping the shavings inside and not messy. And I also got this other triple hole sharpener. I've never experienced something like this before, so I thought I'd give it a try. Apparently one hole is for sharpening pencils normally, the other for removing the wood without sharpening the lead, and the third hole for just sharpening the lead. So cool, right? And I also got a few Derwent chromaflows to try, salmon, turquoise green, and peach sand, like a red, blue, yellow trio. Anyway, I do like that they're soft, similar to Prismacolors. I won't be getting any more anytime soon, but at least I have these 3 for reference. Okay, next, I got this one white gel pen for highlights. It says Genvana, not sure if that's the brand. Anyway, it looked like a really similar dupe to the Uniball Signo white gel pen, so I thought I'd give it a try. For the record, Thailand doesn't import this Uniball white gel pen. I have no idea why. I got mine from Taobao a while back, so that's why I have it for reference. But this dupe that I got is available and at a cheaper price point as well. I thought I'd show it here in case anyone finds like a similar dupe, because I have a feeling it's like a white labeled product, so yeah. Anyway, turns out it's actually not that bad. Not as ideal as the Uniball Signo, but still much better than the Jelly Roll white gel pen. And then from the same shop, I got the white gel pen. I saw this refillable baoke pigment ink brush pen. It comes in many tip sizes. I think I got the medium. At the time of recording this voiceover, I still haven't tested it out yet, but I'll add my initial results on screen here so that you can know what the initial findings are. Here is a similar style pen with a brush-like nib, similar to Tombow Fudenosuke pens, but this is from Sailor, a more well-known brand for their fountain pens. That said, I got this because the listing said it uses pigment ink and is waterproof. Again, I'll put my findings on screen here so you can know whether it's true or not. Moving on, I thought I was going to move away from using fountain pens because I just don't use them often enough these days, but then I heard they were discontinuing my fountain pen ink, the Baoke MS214, so I ordered 1 bottle from Shopee, only to be told that they discontinued it already and they sent me MS217 instead. But the MS217 is also waterproof, apparently, so I don't know. If anyone has been using MS217, please do let me know down below. Last but not least, this cute little kitty thing. I told you, I like cats now. Specifically, little baby kittens. I think this is ceramic, so I'll have to be careful not to drop it. This is just paperweight, but it was pretty affordable and it makes me smile when I look at it, so for now, it has a purpose of making me smile and happy, and that's good enough for me. And that's the end of the haul! Here is a little clip of me filling out the rest of the empty slots with the paint tubes. When closed, it's a little big and bulky, but it's tall enough to fit my Rembrandt 20ml tube, so I'm happy with that. And also better than having no lid at all. Alright, that's all I have for you today. As always, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated.